Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope y'all have had a wonderful day. Today was a really fast day for me. I got up really early. I couldn't sleep worth the heck last night. I don't know what was going on, but I could not fall asleep at all. And before I knew it, it was morning. I got up and just started cleaning house. You know, when you get up and you're just like, I couldn't sleep, let me do something productive. You just feel like you're laying there and you can't get back to sleep. I started vacuuming and cleaning. My daughter and her boyfriend came for lunch today, and they came around 1 o'clock and stayed for about 3.5 hours. So I got a little bit behind on working, but that's okay. I enjoyed them. He has a little 5-year-old daughter that's so cute and sweet. So it was nice to have a little one in the house. I enjoyed it. So we're getting ready for some chilly weather here. It was okay this last couple of days. It's been pretty nice and warm. It was a little bit cool today, but comparably to probably what you're experiencing, it's pretty warm. It was like in the 60s. I think right now it's probably 55, 56 degrees right now. So it's a little bit chilly outside, but not too bad, not too bad. But we're supposed to get some really cold weather come Tuesday and Wednesday. I think Tuesday night is coming in. It's supposed to get down, way below freezing. They did say in the beginning that it was going to get in the teens, and they're revising it as they go. You know how it is. So it might not be as bad as they say. I hope not, because all it takes is a couple of days of freezing to break the pipes and do all kinds of damage, and we don't want that. So hopefully we won't experience that. I hope you guys are staying warm and everything's going well with y'all. So happy President's Day. I, I didn't even think about it being President's Day. My grandson came over and I'm like, what are you doing out of school today? He's like, it's President's Day. I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I haven't watched any news or anything because I've been busy. I've been cooking and cleaning and everything, and I didn't even pay attention to any news. I watch very little news now, but I did just see another airplane disaster. So a Delta plane landed in Toronto and flipped over on its back. What the heck happened? What's going on? There seems like we're just hearing one thing after another happen, with planes. They're either getting into a crash or having something on the ground, some kind of little disaster mishap happen on the ground. It's kind of scary. And then there's Donald Trump firing, all those FAA workers, technicians, maintenance workers, and all that. I think over 100 he's fired already, hundreds of them. We need these people. We really need them. Oh my gosh, it's dangerous not to, have a plane in tip-top working order. Do y'all feel safe now, getting on a plane? My daughter's boyfriend, he has to go back to Albany tomorrow, and they'll be, they got to go on a plane, and from Texas to Albany, it's I think a little over 4 hours flight. It's scary getting on a plane right now. I'd have a little bit of jitters myself doing that. I know he does. I didn't want to ask him about it because I know he gets a little bit nervous if you ask him. But I wanted to just take a look at that and get some information from Spirit if we can. So I have my cards. I'm going to shuffle them up, and we're going to ask a few questions about why we're seeing so many plane crashes, and if it's due to Trump, firing all the FAA employees, if he's negligent in any way, if the people, are feeling like, hey, maybe they don't want to ride on an airplane, take an airplane trip. So is this hurting the air travel industry? What else? Are we going to see more plane disasters? Let's find out some questions. Let's lay out some cards and find out what's going on, why we're seeing so many plane crashes. Sorry, y'all. Messing my cards up here. Okay, let me lay some cards out here. Honestly, truthfully, tell us why. Tell us why. Why are we seeing so many plane crashes? Okay. Pulled some cards. Let's see if what's going on here, okay? Okay, so I got all the cards laid out. Bottom of the deck, I like to call the flavor of the reading. This is Seven of Cups. It's illusion, delusion. So that's what's going on here, you know, a bunch of illusion. It looks like Trump's fixing everything, but he's just delusional. That's the flavor here. Okay, so we're seeing a lot of plane crashes. Why is that? This is Two of Pentacles. Because they're struggling. They're struggling to keep everything in balance, you know, with all their tasks and their responsibilities. That's the whole thing. It's neglect and overwhelming workload. That's why we're seeing so many problems on the ground and in the air with planes. Three of Pentacles. It takes skilled professionals to oversee the aviation system, as we know, and they're being fired by the hundreds. I think 300 employees have been fired so far, maybe more by now. But instead of having less employees, we actually need more employees. And that's the problem. That really is the problem. Four of Cups. That's about the confidence the public's feeling. And you know, there are people that aren't feeling confident, that they're going to say, no, I'm not going to fly. It's not going to be a whole lot of people, but there are a few people out there that just don't want to take a risk and get on a plane right now. So, you know, I don't think it's going to be a whole lot. It's not going to make a dent in, you know, let's say financially in a carrier or anything like that. I don't think so. Knight of Wands. So, you know, people like to do what they want to do, and spring break is coming up. Things are going to be happening, and people are just going to jump on a plane and they're going to go wherever they want to go. So there's going to be plenty of travelers. I don't think this is going to hurt the air travel industry overall. I don't think it's going to have a big impact on the travel. I'd be a little bit nervous to travel right now, but I think people just, you know, they want to do what they want to do, and they figure, you know, that's a roll of the dice. Sometimes these things happen, and a lot of people aren't even paying attention to it. You know what I mean? But hey, so yeah, that's how much impact it's going to have. Like I said, there's going to be a few people that will stop and say, I think I'm just going to wait and I don't want to take a risk right now. But the majority of the people are just going to say, let's go. Whatever we want to do, we've got plans. We're going to wherever for the spring break. We're going to do it. Okay. King of Swords. King of Wands. No, King of Swords. God, can you see it? I don't think I can. Uh, you know, I really think that we're going to see more investigations about what's going on, and I think that they're going to have more safety regulations implemented and put into place, because even though the FAA is being pared down, they're still there. You know, they're still there. They're scrambling to ensure the safety of all, you know, in air travel. So we're going to see a lot of new regulations. I think safety regulations put into place. So we're going to see a lot happening and a lot of ways to make us more safe. So that's good news. But I feel like this will help us not see so many more in the future. Now, I do feel like there are some more disasters likely to happen, but they're really, really trying to make it much more safe. They're, they're working with what they have left, put it that way. But with the, pared down, with all the people that are fired, we're likely to see more things happening. But on the other hand, too, there's a balance going on. They are really trying hard to implement regulations and all to stop this from happening in the future. So it's a give and take, I guess. So with all this that's going on, we're hearing, it seems like every other day we're hearing something about an airplane, clip this, clip that on the ground. This airplane went belly up. I don't know how that happened. I just saw it just briefly right before I turned on my computer. But there's been a lot of things that have happened in 2025, just the, last, few weeks. In the last few weeks, all kinds of things have happened. And you would think that the MAGA Republicans would start taking a look at Trump and thinking, are you sure you're doing the right thing by firing all these people? Don't we need all these people on the ground? And, you know, is this gonna help turn people against Trump? No, it's not. They think he's the best thing since sliced bread. It's like this man, I don't know, he's got like a spell on these people. Even after all this, still the Republicans and the MAGA crowd are all in for it, in for him. Um, it's crazy. It's really crazy, but they still think that he's doing a great job. They really do. I don't know what it's going to take, you guys. To me, what it's going to take for them is if you're one of the people that get laid off, if you're one of the persons or your wife gets laid off or your husband gets laid off, if it directly affects you, then maybe you'll turn against Trump. But unless it directly affects them, they're not doing it. They're not turning against him. They're still thinking he's doing what he said he would do. Go Trump. Really? But that's what I'm getting here. So my next question was, is democracy going to die? Is that it? No. Hell no. It's not. Look at us. We're going to be cheering. We're going to be happy. Yeah, we're going to be partying and having a good time. It's just going to take a while, y'all. It really is going to take a while, but things are coming together. I really think what's happening here is Trump is going to implement some things that need to be done, but not the way he's doing it, right? So we do need to get control of the federal government. Yes, it's out of control. Our spending's out of control. Yes. So he's going to start some things and they're going to go in a direction that are off the rails. And I think we're going to be saved. And I think it's going to happen this year. I do think that everything is going to come together this year. I know there's a lot of things happening in the court, and the courts have been ruling and ruling in the favor of democracy every single time. Thank goodness. So I just think that we're just going to have to see how much Trump can get away with. And that's what's going on right now. That's what he's trying to see. He's trying to see how much he can get away with. And it's not going to be as much as he wants to, that's for sure. And guys, don't worry. Everything is going to work out okay. It really is. He's just sending us down a different path. It's just a different path. And it's okay. It's okay to change directions and change paths. It's all going to turn out good no matter what path it is. It's just like your belief system, right? Everybody believes, different people believe in different religions, but it all leads back to the same good. And that's what's going on here. It's all going to lead back to the same good. So y'all stop worrying about it. I know y'all are keeping up with the news and thinking about it and all, but don't overthink it. Don't let it take over your lives. Take a breather from the news. Go live your life. Enjoy your life. and know that everything will be okay. It really will. Just keep that thought in your mind. If everything's going to be fine, everything's going to be okay. And keep sending prayers and good thoughts out to the universe and to God. And we're going to be all right. We really are. Okay? All right. Love you so much. Take care. If you'd like to get a reading with me, look down below. I do healing sessions also. I love doing those. And I hope to see you again soon. Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. Bye for now.